my name is Coach Tulin, and I am a 1-star Beachbody coach. I currently sit at number 110 out of 300,000 plus coaches in Beachbody as of where I am right now. I guess it's June 2nd that I'm making this video. And I'm really proud of that because I am a proud plus-size Beachbody coach. I'm a plus-size health and fitness motivator, most importantly. And it's been really amazing because my goal has always been to bridge the gap between those who are plus size and the health and fitness industry. And so to be able to partner up with a company like Beachbody has allowed me to be able to do that because they're so embracing of people on all different levels of their journey from the CEO down. And so I am asked a lot about me and my coaching. I don't do a lot of video though of that, but I've decided to start putting a series of videos out to not only speak to those that I work with, but also other coaches who are similar to me, because a single voice is not strong. If there's an army of us helping others to reach their goals in the way that they see fit, then our work is done. And that's my hope. So one of the questions I always ask is how I was able to build a following on social media. And let me share that when I started, first of all, I don't have that big of numbers. And I think it's less, I may not have big numbers, but I have great engagement. And the people who are there are authentically those who are similar nature to me, like attracting the right people. So I find the value in those that are following me, or my followers, I guess I should say, more important than the number. The number keeps growing, but it keeps growing in the right people. And the way that I've done that is I've just been very authentically me. And my social media was born out of frustration. So when I started, I didn't have any following on YouTube. I didn't even start that until I was about halfway through Insanity, way before I ever became a coach. Not way before, a while before I became a coach. And I posted a video where I was on the verge of quitting because, of course, I wanted results faster, et cetera, et cetera. And I did a video that showed me how I used to do the moves. And I was able to do like a better modification because I could barely modify because my tummy was like 6 inches down my thighs. And so I could barely raise my knee. And so I did it where I could kind of modify compared to where I was at that point in my journey. And I remember my husband left real quick, and I filmed the video when he wasn't there, and I looked and I go, wow, that's kind of cool. Well, now where am I going to put it? Well, I don't know. I'll throw it on YouTube. So that's what I did. YouTube was just kind of my library. I just needed a place to hold the video. So I didn't have a YouTube following. My Facebook was brand new. I didn't have much of a following there. Or the following I had were people like from high school and stuff who were now seeing me at 300 plus 30 pounds with white hair back to here. And, you know, at this point we're now broken homeless, but I wasn't telling anybody that, of course. And my Instagram had some people on it, but it wasn't anybody interested in what I was doing as far as my journey. So my social media was born out of my personal frustration and what it was that I was looking for. I was looking for, in my case, so you just kind of have to insert your topic, your heart, whatever that is here, okay? So in this case, I was frustrated that I couldn't find other plus-size women who were sharing their raw journey to fit. They were only sharing their before when they hit their after, and they would talk about how much they hated their before. And so that's what I was frustrated by. I wanted to be in an environment of self-love and loving the skin that I was in that moment. I wanted to focus on health gains. And why the heck does everybody hate themselves? Like, why is this okay? So see how passionate I am about that? That is where it was born. And so it just so happens that I had this video, and now I'm approaching 750,000 views on my YouTube, and I'm over 10,000 subscribers. So your social media has to come from your passion. Now, I didn't think and go, what's the best way for me to build my social media so I can get bites and sales? I don't do that. I share my authentic journey, my authentic self, my ups, my downs. I have purple lipstick on right now, but I usually don't even have makeup on. I try to have decent lighting, but I keep it as real as possible. I'm a woman who works from home that left her position. I am the mother of 2 kids. My husband has multiple sclerosis. He was my biggest inspiration in my fitness. I just really share my journey as it is, so I don't worry about trying to make it appear to be something that it's not. Like, I'm not always losing weight, so I don't try to pretend I'm always losing weight. There are times I have gains. I just recently went through one. So I'm just very authentic in my journey, and I think that's part of my I'm going to celebrate my success because the success, there's people out there who actually care about my journey and are following me, and I really appreciate that. So I'm not going to tap a number to what success looks like on Instagram or YouTube or those things. I just know there are people who are really connected to me in my journey and they want to follow and be there, and I honor that. And so I do that by being authentically me, by not really giving a crap of what anybody's going to think about me. Does it hurt sometimes? Yes, but I find the more authentic I am, the more supportive people are back to me. So I don't ever share in fear of judgment and what somebody else thinks of me if it's negative. Is really none of my business anyways. Resources I've tapped into would be, there's tons of them out there. I personally like what Shalene's done. She's really shown me how in the past I've done social media for other companies and been successful. It's really shown me why I've been successful, what I could have done better, et cetera, et cetera. It's really hard to do your own social media. And I honor that. So I don't think too much about it. I just throw stuff up. There are times I throw stuff up thinking that this is going to be like out of this world, crazy awesome, and it's just going to blow up. And there's other times I post stuff that I think, oh, it's going to do nothing. And it's like the thing that gets like hundreds and hundreds of likes. So I am really big on sharing your journey without judgment. No, I'm not brave. Has nothing to do with bravery. Our troops that fight overseas, that's brave. What I do is just share. And that's how I've been able to build my social media following. Another one I really like too is Gary V or Gary Vaynerchuk. Not safe for work warnings. He's got a lot to say in a lot of different colorful ways, but I kind of identify with that anyways because I'm a colorful person, purple and pink, and more purple. So that's it. So yeah, just be patient with your social media. Don't copy what other people do. Be you and be willing to tweak it and be willing to constantly learn and be a part of the changes. And also part of why I like what Shalene does is because they're always on top of the changes that are going on in social media. So the investment I've made in Shalene has paid itself back many, many times. I hope that answers your questions.